So the number one question I get is, how do I stop robocalls? Well, until recently, the answer was you can't. But now one company has finally decided to rise to the challenge and fight these robocalls. I'm excited for my guest today. It is Steve Carlson with T-Mobile. Welcome to the show, Steve.
Hey, thanks so much for having us, Carrie. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, because this topic is so hot, I really want to jump right into it. Is that okay with you? Can we get started?
Let's do it.
All right, perfect. So the first question, how big of a problem are these robocalls and other type of scam calls?
Yeah, I would say even prior to 2020, robocalls were already the number one complaint to the FCC and costing Americans more than $10 billion a year. In fact, in 2019 alone, there were more than 58 billion robocalls. That's almost 1,900 robocalls every second. And then when the pandemic hit, it got even worse. And scammers started to prey on the fears of so many Americans. And in just the first couple of months of the pandemic alone, there were more than $80 million lost to COVID-related scams. So imagine a problem that was already out of control being exacerbated even more by the pandemic.
Oh, and I got to tell you, I noticed too after COVID, after the pandemic hit, I used to get one or two, a day, or one or two, I should say, a month. I'm getting at least 3 to 5 a day now. So they are on the rise. So let's talk about what is it that T-Mobile is doing to help protect their customers?
So going back several years, we've been a leader in protecting our customers from scam calls. And we've had options. One was called Scam ID, which notifies you notifies a call, that comes in as being scam likely. And a lot of us are familiar with what that looks like now, but we were one of the first to roll that out for free to all of our customers. We also have a product called Scam Block. And with Scam Block, that call never even reaches your phone in the first place. So we've been doing that for, like I said, for a couple of years. And this past summer, we launched a more comprehensive set of solutions called ScamShield. And for the first time, we made Scam ID and Scam Block free to all T-Mobile prepaid and Sprint customers, as well as our regular postpaid customers. Metro by T-Mobile customers got it for free. And we also expanded the service to include free caller ID to everyone as well. So we did some big moves this summer to try to expand the services because we feel like customers need more protection than they were currently getting from their providers. That also included a free proxy number, and this is a really neat idea. So if you, like say when you're signing up for offers online, or you're doing your online shopping and they want you to put in a phone number, you can use a second number, one that you don't normally use day to day, or maybe the number you've had for a long time and you don't want to use that in marketing purposes. Give them that second number, and that way it's easier for you to keep that separate. And if any scam calls come in related to that, it's not going to your main number.
I got to tell you, I love that feature. When I first heard about ScamShield and I saw that, I was so excited because people don't realize your phone number now almost has the equivalence to your social security number. And I know if I call my bank or credit card company from my phone number, it says we were able to locate your account based on the number you're calling in from. And it's really easy for bad guys to spoof the phone number and all different types of things. So the fact that now you can control who has access to that and you can only give it out to key places, I love that feature. I think that's phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you. I've had my same phone number for more than 20 years, and I'm very, very careful about where I give it out, because it becomes a part of you, like you said, as much as your social security number is.
Yeah, definitely. So I love what you guys are doing. So are there other phone carriers? Are they offering something similar? Or I know you guys are leading the pack here, but are they doing anything else?
The carriers are offering some types of similar products, not as comprehensive as what we're offering. The big difference, though, is that we're offering all of ours for free, because we believe that wireless carriers shouldn't charge their customers for the protection against the very same calls that are coming to them through their own networks. We believe that this should be free, and as a result, we've been doing the Scam ID and Scam Block for free, and then the suite of products we rolled out this summer are continuing to be free as well. We do have options for customers to upgrade to more premium features, but the bottom line is you shouldn't have to pay for scam protection on your phone.
Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a merger, so it's now T-Mobile with Sprint, or who all gets access to this ScamShield?
Yes, so this past spring, we closed our acquisition of Sprint. And as a result now, all Sprint customers can also get access to all of the tools that we've been giving to our customers for several years, including the ScamShield products that we rolled out this past summer. So we're very happy to invite all those Sprint customers and continue to invite them into our network and all the solutions that we have and all of the uncarrier benefits, including Scam ID, ScamShield, and ScamBlock.
Fantastic. And again, I think what you guys are doing phenomenal, because with all the years that I've been doing public speaking, the number one question is, how do I stop these robocalls? So the fact that you guys are taking the initiative and you're giving it away for free, because I know people, they'll pay, $4.99 or whatever it is for these apps, and they only catch a small percentage of these calls. So I really love what you guys are doing. Now, how does a customer engage you? So do they have to do something special? Do they have to go somewhere and download anything? How would they activate this service?
Well, some of the services like Scam ID and ScamBlock are already built into the T-Mobile network, and this is what's really neat about the technology, is we actually scan for unwanted scam calls within the network itself. So a call comes in, before it even gets to your phone, we identify it as a scam call, and then if you have Scam Likely or Scam ID on, we'll push the call to your phone, but it'll stay scam likely, and you can, of course, decide if you want to answer it. If you've opted in for Scam Block, we'll block the call right there at the network level, so it never even reaches your phone. For all of the additional ScamShield options that we have, like the free proxy numbers, the free caller ID, you can go right into the T-Mobile app and turn everything on and off. That way, you can also call our customer care, our team of experts, and they can switch those services on and off for you too. And the point is, we're giving as many of our customers as many options as they want. They can opt in for some, they can opt out for others. We don't have to, they don't have to do all of them. Some people don't want to have all of their calls blocked, for instance. They want to know if it's scam likely, and they can still ignore it if they want to.
That's fantastic. And I love the usability and the fact that it's so easy to do and you don't have to jump through all these hoops. So another thing that I get a lot of questions about, and I know I've had an increase of these lately, are these spam text messages, where it'll look like it's from UPS saying something about a package or just something completely random. And, I used to get maybe one every 6 months. Now, for some reason, I'm getting at least 2 a week, sometimes 2 a day. Is there anything that you guys are doing to help with the text messaging, or is it still too kind of new? What's going on there?
Yeah, our services also protect against anti-spam text messages as well.
Oh,
and
wow.
we do it the same way that we do with calls. We'll update the known spam messages or the origins of those spam messages within our network, so we can block them the same way that we do with unwanted calls as well. So that's been a great service. We've been offering it in some capacity, anti-spam message solutions for several years. Now it's included free in all of our ScamShield products.
That's fantastic. So if people want to maybe consider changing their carrier because they're not happy with the one that they have, where do people go to find out more information?
Well, the best place to start is always tmobile.com. You can also give us a call at 1-800-TMobile, talk to our care reps, and we can help you get switched over too.
Fantastic. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Yeah, we know that scam calls have been an incredible nuisance for several years. And unfortunately, with the onset of the pandemic this year, it's gotten even worse. So we've rolled out a suite of products that we think are the best suited for our customers to be able to protect themselves against unwanted scam calls and robocalls, because this is a challenging and difficult and for some people a very scary time. And we know that scammers prey on people who are afraid. So if we can provide the solutions that our customers want to protect them from those calls, it's something that we're really grateful that we can deliver.
And again, I applaud you guys for taking the initiative, because the bad guys are relentless, and anything we can do to help protect consumers, I applaud you for. Now, this might be a little bit out of your wheelhouse, I'm not sure, and I know we didn't talk about this in advance, but if someone is getting those spam text messages, sometimes you hear the advice where they're supposed to reply the word stop back to it, and other people say, no, now you're just confirming it's a good number, or you should forward it to a specific number to the carrier. Is there anything there that people should do if they get these?
Well, customers can always forward an unwanted or a suspicious text message they receive to 7726. And then we'll reply with a confirmation text, and then we'll check that out with our own security team when we'll analyze it. So if folks see something they're not too sure about, text it to us, and we'll take a look at it too at 7726.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good. Yeah. Because again, we used to say stop, but now, it's like the whole phishing emails where you don't want to reply because then you confirmed it's a good email. So I think that's great. Well,
Exactly.
Steve, thank you so much for coming on. Again, I love what you guys are doing, and no, I'm not getting paid to say all this. I just think that what they're doing is phenomenal. So I wanted to bring it to all of you and make you aware of what's going on out there. I appreciate you taking the time. And again, if anybody's interested in maybe switching their carrier over to T-Mobile to take advantage of these, I go ahead and look into it. And for the other carriers out there, you guys got to step up your game because customers are not going to be happy and they're going to want to go somewhere they can get solutions. So thank you again for all that you guys do and for coming on. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Kate. It was a pleasure talking with you today.
All right. Well, thank you. So that's it for today's episode. I really appreciate you taking the time and joining us. And just remember, what have you done today to protect your privacy?